Hey gang, it's Garry here. Listen, I actually was doing my research for my, I think it's day 6 or something like that of our blogging challenge, and you know what? I was going through some of my daily routine. Sometimes we always have to change things up and tweak and model. Over the last, I don't know, 5 years, I've always been very regimented in what I try and do. One thing, if I'm going to be honest with you, when you're working at home, you have to follow almost a routine. You have to, if you're going to be your own boss, you have to have some sort of routine, because if you're not doing any work, nothing's going to happen, right? So this is the morning routine that I follow, and I found that this, has helped me tremendously. So use it to whatever way you want to be able to use it, whatever method you want to use it. I just find that this works for me personally, and if you want to see more about that, you can create your own silver membership in our Success Mastermind, and you can get into the members area and you can see how I go about doing this. But here it is. First thing I do is start the day with a bit of gratitude. I usually resets it repositions my mind and allows me to get thanks. Even in the toughest and toughest days, you got to give thanks. And I think having that power of gratitude helps you. Make a positive confession, and what that really means is that manifest the things that you want to happen in your life. We have the power of that, and I believe that you create your own personal manifesto that you know you can create the future that you want to do. It's all about the actions that you take and the decisions that you make. So I have a personal daily manifesto that I listen to. I've recorded it, I wrote it out, and I recorded it, and I listen to it, as well as I speak it out loud at least twice a day. And then I like to take some quiet time after my kids go to school. I usually read for 30 minutes, and I participate in some mindset training. Now, I jump on all sorts of different calls. I also listen to a lot of audiobooks as well too. This all counts. And sometimes I'll double up things, like I'll go for a walk and I'll do some exercise out in like a park or something like that. But the whole time I've got my headphones on and I'm listening to Napoleon Hill, Think and Grow Rich, or I might be listening to something from John C. Maxwell, or I might be listening from something from Anthony Robbins, or maybe a TED Talk podcast, or somebody out there that is training me. I like jumping on the Think and Grow Rich mastermind calls. Those are great. And then exercise each day. This naturally actually helps to build your endorphins and to keep you in shape. And I'm gonna be 43 this year. So the big thing with me, and I think I heard Aaron Rashkin say this on a call the other night, but and somebody had referenced him, but the best way to get into shape is to never get out of shape. So what I've always done is made exercise a habit of mine, and most people hate to exercise, right? So you have to find something you really like to do, and then go in that. Your mindset, your training, your gratitude is going to help you focus on maintaining. You're in disciplining your disciplines, so you're not overeating and doing things, and that you're not procrastinating when you're saying, I should exercise. Have a daily reminder to do that, and it could be, I just do some pull-ups, push-ups. I've got some exercise bars right behind me. My buddy invented them. Anything that can be exercise. Go for a walk in the park, do some lunges. And then I'm going to create content. And a lot of the time, inspiration comes after exercise. So that's why I create content, and I'll think about what's a subject I want to do. If I've got a list of ideas ongoing, usually I have a list of ideas that I'm just sort of pulling from, and then I'm creating content around that. And then I use that content to help me generate leads. Leads help, bring and expose people into my business. This is also building my list. So it's focusing on building a list each and every day. So syndication, I use blog content to do this. Blogs are a great way to do that. We have a done for you solution. We can show you how to do that too. And then I email my list. My lists get emails from me. I'll usually send them over to blog posts. There might be some promotional cycle that's going on as well too. And I'm making sure that I'm trying to promote the next event. And what that means is either there's a big event for an opportunity, or I'm promoting my own hangout, my own webinars, my own conference calls. And then I'm going to use that to network daily. And when I network with other people that are, within the same, mindset, or, people within the same industry. This is a great way to be able to communicate, and there's tons of opportunities that can come out of that, especially when I focus on the things that I actually put in my positive in my positive confession, which is my manifesto, and really trying to speak to myself and, you know activate that ability to be able to actually produce outcomes on demand. So this is my Gar's daily 10-step daily action plan. Yeah, that's Gar's 10-step daily action plan. But it's the morning routine of champions. I chose this industry of working at home because it was an easier way. It was way better than digging ditches. It's way better than the exhausting life of being a corporate, drone sometimes, where you can be, fighting traffic each and every day, the commutes that are there, being out of control of your own destiny. And I chose this because it's a way that, we can have a better way. I could focus on my children, my wife, my family, and, focus on the quality of relationships. Not, well, I've got a relation, I've got kids, but I'm just going to work the rest of my life and never spend any time with them. That's not fair to people. So I took that stuff seriously, and I made a decision, a very powerful decision, to go this way. And, in order to make that happen, you got to have a consistent daily action plan. And that action plan is going to help you achieve your goals. So if you'd like to listen to my manifesto, you can do that. I'll put it up on SoundCloud, and I'll maybe leave the link in below, or an audio or something like that, and you can check it out. So until next time, my friends, this is Garry McLaughlin. Like, comment, and subscribe. If you want to connect with me, you'll be able to see that in the description. And I appreciate you. And if you want to learn more about how to earn an income online from home, there's a free membership site where I walk you through exactly the tools we use, how we go about doing it. It's there really just to, help people and answer a lot of questions. So we'll see you next time. And that is day 6 of my blogging challenge. See you guys.